Russia has deployed offensive weapons and systems within striking distance of Ukraine, including main battle tanks, self-propelled howitzers, IFVs, multiple launch rocket systems, and many more. Can Ukrainian forces battle Russian invaders? Is the Russian military significantly stronger and more capable than Ukraine's military? Here's a list of weapons of the Ukrainian armed forces that might be effective against Russian troops. Firstly, let's have a look at the FGM-148 Javelin anti-tank missiles. Currently, the FGM-148 Javelin is one of the most advanced man-portable anti-tank guided missile system in the world. It can destroy any current main battle tank and is also useful against fortifications in a direct attack flight. Modern main battle tanks of Russia can be destroyed if hit by the Javelin. It is a fire-and-forget missile with lock-on before launch and automatic self-guidance, and the system takes a top attack flight profile against armored vehicles but can also take a direct attack mode for use against buildings, targets inside the minimum top attack engagement range, and targets under obstructions. The missile also has the ability to engage helicopters in the direct attack mode. In Iraq, it destroyed several T-55, Type 69, and T-72 tanks and military trucks. Next, we have the FIM-92 Stinger. This is a man-portable air defense system that operates as an infrared homing surface-to-air missile. It can be adapted to fire from a wide variety of ground vehicles and helicopters. It has a targeting range up to 4,800 meters and can engage low-altitude enemy threats at up to 3,800 meters. Afghan rebels have been using the Stinger since 1986 during the Soviet War in Afghanistan. This air defense system was extremely well recommended, and more than 250 Soviet aircraft and helicopters were said to have been shot down by Stingers. Furthermore, despite the Afghan warriors' inadequate training, more than 80% of the launchers were effective. The well-trained Ukrainian forces could do even more. During 2014 Ukrainian military conflict with Russia, the BTR-4 APCs were extensively used by the Ukrainian armed forces. The Ukrainians now have the new modern BTR-4 MV1 8x8 APC. This vehicle integrates an advanced modular armor protection system that offers up to NATO STANAG Level 5 protection. The turret is fitted with a cage armor. This provides protection against anti-tank rockets and missiles, and it can also be operated in all climatic conditions during day and night. The APC is fitted with a 7.62mm machine gun. Two anti-tank laser-guided missile launchers barrier are also mounted at the right side of the turret, and a 30mm automatic grenade launcher AGS-17 is mounted on the left side. The S-300V air defense missile system. This was developed to engage short and intermediate-range ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, strategic and tactical aircraft, as well as early warning and electronic warfare aircraft. The main role of the S-300V is to protect task forces and vital industrial and military installations against massed air attacks. Due to the war with Russia, Ukraine started repairing and pushing back to service several S-300 batteries, with at least 4 batteries overhauled in the period 2014 to 2015. Now, even though Russia also have the S-300, yet it could really protect the Ukrainians from high-speed missiles or aircraft sent by the Russians. The system can destroy ground targets at a range of up to 120 kilometers, and when launched against ballistic missiles, the range reaches up to 400 kilometers. Ukraine is confident that Turkey's Bayraktar Tactical Block 2 will beef up its military capabilities and deter any further Russian aggression. As a part of its military modernization program, the armed forces of Ukraine acquired 12 Bayraktar TB2s in 2019. During a Russian military buildup in Crimea and near Ukraine's borders, a Bayraktar TB2 conducted a reconnaissance flight over the Donbas region on 9 April 2021. This was the first operationalization of the aircraft by the Ukrainian forces within an active conflict zone. In October 2021, a Bayraktar TB2 drone was used for the first time in combat during the war, targeting a Russian separatist artillery position, destroying a D-30 howitzer, and halting the bombardment of Ukrainian troops near Ranitna. The newest and most sophisticated version of the T-84 is an upgraded version of the T-84 Oplot, mounting more advanced armor, new electronic countermeasure systems, and others. The Oplot-M can destroy ground-based and low-flying, low-speed aerial targets while offering superior protection and high mobility for troops. It is fitted with duplet built-in explosive reactive armor of new generation that protects against tandem warheads. It is claimed to be superior to the Russian Contact 5 era armor. This Ukrainian tank has a hunter-killer engagement capability, and the commander uses a panoramic sight with thermal version to search for targets. It has improved sights, aiming, and observation systems. Up next is MBT LAW. This is a short-range anti-tank missile whose characteristics make it sort of a hybrid. It has a 150mm high-explosive anti-tank warhead that can take out Russian main battle tanks at close ranges. This weapon is perfect for ambushes in densely forested terrain and even building interiors thanks to its controlled backblast. Its range is limited, with the maximum reach of 600 meters for stationary targets. Effective range against moving targets is up to 400 meters. The guidance software on all modern missiles has been improved. They can engage targets at distances up to 800 meters. Russian light tanks and armored vehicles are vulnerable to the RK-3 Corsair portable anti-tank guided missile. It is intended to destroy stationary and moving armored targets and can also be used against emplacements, light armored objects, and helicopters. Firing can be carried out from the mount as well as from a trench parapet. The system has two types of warhead: RK-3K tandem charge heat warhead with at least 550mm penetration behind ERA, and RK-30F high explosive fragmentation warhead with at least 50mm penetration. And that's it from the Buzz for today. Thank you guys for viewing in. Bye-bye.